Hi there, little peeps. How you doing? I'm recording this video to help you out with your midterm test from Master 1, New Platinum. I'm going to talk about units 1, 2, and 3 because 4 is review. So here we go. On unit 1, you saw all of these contents that are listed here. And here I wrote the pages so you can pause the video and check them out on your book. Unit 1 is called Save Yourself. And on the grammar part, you saw multi-word adverbs. And you already know that adverbs answer the questions where, when, how often, how, why, under what condition. And adverbs, the most common use for this kind of word is to describe a verb. The flowers blossom in spring. Here we're talking about an adverb of time that answers when. Adverbial phrases. This is the term for two or more words which come together to play the role of an adverb. They are in bold and purple. Jack bought some books for his mother. So this was the purpose. Adverbial clauses. This is a multi-word adverb that contains a subject and a verb. So that's the main difference between adverbial phrase and adverbial clause. That the adverbial clause, we have a subject and a verb together after the adverbial part. So speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. So here we have the subject and the verb. Now, to check if you understood, I have a quiz for you. And in this quiz, you're going to read the sentences and choose if they are adverbial phrase or adverbial clause. The first one is, she has a habit of talking too much. So I need to figure out if it's adverbial phrase or adverbial clause. So I'm going to ask you one more time to pause your video, read again, think about it, and answer. After you do that, you press play again to check the answer that is after that. She has a habit of talking too much. This is the adverbial phrase part, okay? So I'm going to pass them all. And then we have Unit 2, Citizens of the World. And then again, on Unit 2, we saw all of these parts over here, and I wrote the pages so you can check on your book. You can pause the video and check on your book, okay? Unit 2, we saw lots and lots of ing. Same form, different uses. There are 6 ways of using the ing form. First, as the object of a verb. Some verbs need to be followed by the ing form. These are the verbs: admit, avoid, consider, deny, discuss, practice, recall, suggest, among others. We have others, okay? For example, he often avoids answering his phone, which means these verbs can only be followed by the ing form, okay? You will see more in the next slides. As a progressive verb in the continuous form is formed by the verb to be any kind of tense, which means it can be in the present, in the past, or in the future, plus another verb in the ing form. For example, I am watching my review video right now. Present. She has been living here for 8 years. Present perfect. We were doing the dishes when the movie started. past continuous. And then we have as the object of a preposition. You should use the ing after prepositions. Example, some people are not interested in the preposition learning English. As an adjective, adjectives are sometimes written with ing. Remember those adjectives that we usually have ed, like I'm interested, the one over here. So it can also be interesting. So barking dogs are annoying. As the subject, when the gerund is performing the action in the sentence and it is followed by a third person singular form of a verb. Example, exercising before bed helps me fall asleep. So when the ing is performing the action, right? So when the verb is performing the action in the beginning of the sentence, we are going to write in the ing form. And then we have together with a possessive. You should use a possessive before a pronoun or noun. When the ing word seems like a thing or an action that could be possessed, it's probably a gerund. She doesn't like your bossing her around. So it's like that, you're bossing her around. Here we have the possessive, okay? And then again, we are going to play the same game. Read the sentences and decide what kind of ing use they are. I'm going to show you a first sentence. I enjoy studying in a quiet room. So what is this use? From all of the 6, what is this use? Pause the video, think about it, and check the answers. And on Unit 2, we saw one more way of using ing. There are several verbs that are followed by the ing form of another verb. Whenever this happens, the ing form is used as the object at the first verb. Below are some of these verbs. So verbs followed by ing only. Admit, anticipate, avoid, can help, consider, delay, deny, despise, discuss, dislike, enjoy, imagine, give up, involve, justify, keep, mention, mind, miss, postpone, practice, quit, recommend, require, resist, risk. Which means whenever you use this verb and then you need to use another verb before this one, after this one, sorry, you need to use in the ing form, okay? For example, I avoid talking to him. I consider talking to him. So the next verb has to be in the ing form. Likewise, there are several other verbs which tend to be followed by another verb in the infinitive form. See some examples. Agree, appear, arrange, ask, can stand, care, demand, deserve, dread, expect, fail, hesitate, hope, manage, offer, plan, prepare, promise, refuse, tend. Which means when you use these verbs over here, you need to use an infinitive form. For example, I can't stand to go there. There are other verbs which may be followed by either the infinitive or ing with no change in meaning. So you choose whatever, infinitive or ing, and it's going to be the same. The verbs begin, continue, hate, like, love, prefer, and start. For example, Mozart started composing at an early age, or Mozart started to compose at an early age, and the meaning is the same. It doesn't change. And then we have infinitive or ing. Finally, there are a few verbs that can be followed by either the infinitive or ing, but with different meanings. Guys, my corrector changed it here, okay? It's double F and no E here. I couldn't see that before. So verbs followed by each one of them, but they have different meanings. So I have there, I manage an international sales company, which means traveling every week. One thing implies the other. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. It was not my intention. So it changes, okay? I'm going to ask you again to pause the video and check them out, but I'm going to say one more. I stopped drinking. It was going to kill me. So when I use I stop with the next verb in the ing, it's because I stop it. I quit it. I don't do it anymore. But if I use let's stop to drink something, I'm dying of thirst here. Let's interrupt this action to do something else, which means the first one with ing, this one over here, I'm not going to perform the action anymore. While this one, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and do something else. Okay? So read them all. And then we have unit 3. I need to change myself every time. Oopsie. Wait a minute. There. So on unit 3, we saw children and parents. And then again, I made a list here. It's basically your feedback time, okay? With the pages where you can check the subjects, okay? On unit 3, we saw wish. Wish plus simple past. Used to express that we want a situation in the present or future to be different. For example, I wish I spoke French, which means in the present, right now, I don't speak French. I can't. So I wish I spoke French. Wish plus past perfect, used to express a regret or that we want a situation in the past to be different. I wish I had studied more for the test, which means I didn't study. I probably went bad on my test. So I wish I had studied. And then we have wish plus would plus bare infinitive. What is bare infinitive? Infinitive is to talk, to speak, to see. Bare, it's without to. So it's talk, see, speak. Every time we use a modal verb, we need to use bare infinitive after it. Used to express impatience, annoyance, or dissatisfaction with a present action. I wish my uncle would stop drinking. Usually it refers to someone else. Then we have wish plus somebody plus something. Used to congratulate, express, feeling in fixed expressions. For example, I wish you all the happiness in the world. I wish you good luck, or I wish you a happy birthday. So these are fixed expressions. Good luck, happy birthday. And I'm also congratulating, right? Wish plus infinitive used to mean want in a formal situation. I wish to be recognized as a writer. Here I have plus infinitive. Wish plus object plus infinitive used to mean want in a formal situation. I don't wish my name to appear on the list. So it's basically the same as this one, but I added the object over here. So here I have the object and infinitive. Okay? And then again, the quiz. Read the sentences and try to create new ones using the wish structure. Here I'm going to show you a sentence like, I didn't go to the party last night. And you try to create one for me, a different one, using one of the wishes. Okay? Pause the video, read it, think about it. Maybe you try to write, and then you continue the video to check my answers. Doesn't mean that it needs to be exactly the same, but you have to use the same kind of wish, like wish plus simple past or wish plus past perfect. Okay, so let's do it. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Watch the video as many times as you need. And if you need any extra help, just WhatsApp me or your teacher, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.